Hello, Dragons. I'm Paul Crawford, and I'm the founder of Panther Milk, the world's first plant milk-based, ready-to-drink cocktail brand. Panther Milk is 100% vegan and is inspired by an old Spanish legendary drink called leche de pantera, which has its origins in the 1920s of Spain. I discovered it when I owned one of the world's most renowned electronic music clubs, and we used to run club events in Barcelona. I quickly told all my DJ friends and all promoters about this drink, and I decided to bring it back to Glasgow. It was so successful that we sold out every other weekend. I always wanted to make a ready-to-drink vegan cocktail brand. So last year, I worked with a drinks consultancy company in Glasgow to make the change from dairy-based milk to plant-based milk. And so I'm asking the Dragons for a £50,000 investment in return for a 7.5% stake in the business to bring this Panther's roar to the 2020s. Thank you.
So what are you hoping to do this year, and what is the longer-term aspiration for the business?
We managed to generate sales of £31,000 in our first 6 months, and we projected sales of 5, 6, 7K for year one with a gross profit of 180.
I'll just stop you there. So you've done 31 grand in the first 6 months,
Yeah.
and you're forecasting by the end of the year to be at 567.
Yeah, we have got the festivals on board, so the festival revenue we estimate to somewhere between 100 and 150,000. I've got 3 at the moment with talks with a further 2.
What's the marketing strategy that's going to get us there?
So basically, we're going to let people try it.
So the marketing strategy is we're going to let people try it?
Yeah, it's experiential, so you're going to be associating it with good times. I've already been having influencers drinking the brand.
Is there a marketing strategy?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I don't get a sense for a marketing strategy here. You said we're going to let people try it and, you know, influencers. But to me, that's not a clear, compelling marketing strategy. You can be honest with me.
Yeah, absolutely. But that is why I'm here. Obviously, I don't know all the answers. Though I've got a background in the industry, I'm new to launching a drinks brand, so I need a bit of expertise to guide me on the journey.
I think this is really interesting because the market, who would you describe as your demographic?
I would say it's 18 to 25 because it's quite a high-tempo kind of drink. You could compare it to the Tequila Rose kind of market, which is a cream, strawberry flavoured liqueur.
So your demographic is bang on the vegan demographic.
Exactly, yeah.
And vegans at the moment can't drink any milk-based or cream-based product.
Yeah.
This is not an area of my expertise, but you're a 6-month-old business. You've turned over £31,000. I think it's too small and too early. If you'd come here a year later and said, guys, I'm doing a £500,000 turnover, I want 150 grand, 200 grand investment, then it's a real business. But at the moment, it's not investment for me, so I'm out.
I really love the brand name. I actually also think it tastes nice. And then I thought about, you know, what I could do for this business and how much I'd have to do for this business. And to be honest, the amount of work that I think I'd have to put in to help you build up your marketing strategy would mean that in return, I'd need over 90% of this business. Unfortunately, I'm out.
What put me off is I turned it over, and there's all of the...
Yeah, sorry, it does say on the bottle, shake.
Oh, I was shaking that other one well.
You know, with plant-based milk products, you will get some settlement. It's only natural.
It did put me off, and I have to love the product, and I just don't. So it's not for me today. I won't be investing. I'm out.
I think it's a great brand, by the way, Panther Milk. I think you really thought about that, and I think that really resonates.
Yeah.
But I think, to Tuka's point, this is really early stage for a business at the moment in a highly competitive market, and at 660,000 valuation. Even if we halve that, this business today isn't worth 200 to 300,000. It's just not something I'm going to want to invest in. So I'm going to say good luck, but I'm out.
I think you are spot on. The name's great.
Yeah.
I think this is very exciting. I'm going to make you an offer. I'm going to offer you all of the money, but I want 30% of the business.
That's obviously quite a huge jump from where I'm at. If you could come on for 15%, I'd love to go with you. Which is double what I've actually came in here asking for.
That's too far off.
If you could go to 20%, then I would love to do it. But I can't go beyond 20%.
I would agree at 25%.
OK, you've got a deal.
Good. I think we're going to do something really good with this.
OK.